go to Goodison Park on Sunday in a game I'm actually excited for now. I think that Watford game's kind of just changed the whole mood of the football club right now, which is obviously great. In terms of the Premier League, obviously we're still in eighth, but it just looks more positive now. And I didn't actually realise this after the game, but West Ham are on level games with us, and we're only 2 points behind them. So the after I think after Crystal Palace, everyone was just kind of like, okay, Europe's done, and I still think we can't get top six now. But that Conference League spot, I know West Ham. I think they're out of the Europa League now, right? They lost to Sevilla, but West Ham are catchable. I don't think we will catch them, but they're catchable, and we've got that nice little run now. Everton, Leeds, Villa, Newcastle, and look, Newcastle are on great form. Villa's a kind of derby, I guess. Everton are good at home. And Leeds might have a new manager boost, maybe, I guess. But there's something to play for now, which is nice. And the mood around the club's kind of changed a bit. Obviously, Everton have just brought in Frank Lampard. It's not really worked for them. If you look at the Premier League table from when they appointed him, which was on deadline day, um, they're third bottom. They've only won one game out of five, and that was against Leeds, who sacked the manager a few weeks later. So it's not really had the desired effect. And when you look at the fact that Everton bought in five players in January, they got Donny van der Beek, who is someone that a lot of our fans wanted. You got Dele Alli, you got Anwar El Ghazi, you got Nathan Patterson, you got Mikalenko as well. You got two new fullbacks and three new attackers, and it's not really worked out for Everton yet. Although I don't think they've actually played that badly. When you look at some of the games they've played, they lost 1-0 to Man City in that game where they probably should have got a point. And they lost to Southampton, who were on ridiculous form at the time. I don't think they lost in like 10 maybe. And then I know they got smacked up by Tottenham, but Tottenham do that to teams every so often. Although they were so naive in that game. Like I watched that game. They played such a high line. And if they do that against us, I'd be stunned if they did that against us. But that Everton squad has clear weaknesses. There's so many injuries in that squad. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's not fit, which is a good thing for us because I wouldn't back Connor Cody to handle him, to be honest. Um, not in an insulting way. It's just kind of the players he struggles against normally. But I'd stick with the same lineup. The only thing I'd change, I'd bring Pedro Neto in. That's not an insult to Hwang, and I know Hwang Ki-chan will start this game. I'd bet my whole life savings on it, especially considering he got substituted so quickly in the last game. But Pedro Neto started a game now. He's clearly back up to match fitness, and I just think I don't hate Hwang or anything. I thought he actually had an alright game, but Pedro Neto is a better footballer, and I just want to see him play more. I think he's a better all-rounded footballer. And I think we need someone that's actually got a bit of pace. That's not a dig at Nuri or Johnny or Pedence or whatever, but I think this side does lack pace sometimes. When you're away from home on the break, it's something you need. And Everton are a good home side. Well, not a good home side, but when you look at their home record, 16 points at home, 6 away. Like, that's god awful, man. And I think Everton fans are looking at this side or this game, probably going, this is all we need. 'Cause Everton's run after this game is horrible. But if we start quickly, score a quick goal like we did against Watford, that turns that Goodison crowd. Um, and they're not the happiest bunch right now. But yeah, I'd stick with the rest. You keep Willy Bolly in there. There's no point in distracting that, unless his fitness obviously isn't prohibited. I was surprised at how good he was against Watford, to be honest. I was stunned he played in the first place. But yeah, he came in and did really well. Same with Johnny. I'm surprised at how good Johnny's been as well. Because when Johnny came back from his injury last time, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he looked bad. Like he obviously came in a weird time when we were playing badly under Nuno, but I thought he was awful when he came back. I was like, this isn't the Johnny we remember. Maybe playing right back will help him. He was overlapping so much against Watford. Obviously, you keep Reina Nuri in there. I'd be stunned if Marcel played this game. I get kind of the logic of maybe dropping him every so often, given his injury record, but it's not a coincidence. Even if we don't win all the time with Reina Nuri, we always play better. Um, Obviously, Roman Say stays in there, Connor Cody stays in there. I'd keep Matinho and Neves. Not an insult to Dendonka, but away from home against Everton, you want people that are actually good on the ball. And then obviously you keep Raul Jimenez and keep Daniel Brent. But I don't think this game doesn't worry me. It would have like a week ago, to be honest. But apart from the fact we haven't had a break, also Everton have had a whole week off and we haven't. I think that's maybe a bit of a concern. Like the last time that happened was the West Ham game 2 weeks ago, and we did look tired in that game. Maybe that's a bit of a concern. Although Bruno picked a weird team lineup that day, I guess. But I don't think there's anything to be that concerned about Everton. They're bang average. They're in bad form. I don't really see what Frank Lampard is trying to do yet. And unless Goodison turns and they get an early goal and everything goes against us, I can't really see us losing this game. And if we win this game, then 7th place is back on. Conference League run next season, hopefully. But if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and yeah, peace.